Morning guys, happy Monday. I want to show you the new bike I got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's rad. So this is a Gilera runner 180. So these weren't really supposed to come in the US. They weren't imported. I think AF1 Racing and a couple other companies brought them in. I don't know how they got them in, but they had some pull. So what this is a Piaggio motor, but the bike is a Gilera. It's a front and rear disc brake bike, liquid cooled, 180cc two-stroke. This is a really popular bike for builders and whatnot, not in USA because we didn't get them here. But it's definitely rougher than I anticipated. But that being said, beggars can't be choosers because I've been wanting, this is like the crown jewel I've been wanting for a while. So this pipe is going to come off and I have a bunch of plans for it. It's pretty crusty. The wheels are corroded. It's got some kind of rough, I don't know what you want to call this, what happened here. It's patchwork glue of some sort. The fairings aren't too bad a shape. The ignition is pretty much non-existent. The seat latch has been punched out. This bike was in New Hampshire and then it was in Boston, and it was definitely neglected. So the headset piece is broken here. But the cool thing about this bike is it does about 85 to 88 miles an hour the way it sits in stock form. So it actually gets good fuel economy so far. I think it's a 3-gallon tank. The tank is really big. So this bike, the fuel is actually up here. The filler neck is up here. It goes all the way down inside. And the gas tank is way down here. So it's nice, your center of gravity is low. You got these fancy little vents here for the, there's actually heat that comes out of here for the radiators. But so the plan for this bike, the worst part about this bike is the front suspension. It's completely blown out. They're just not good from the get-go from what I've been told, and you can see with all this oil, they're wrecked. So lucky me, I got on Melosi's database and found out they actually have a whole replacement front stem for this, because these aren't legs that bolt in. It's like I don't know if you can see that, but it's like one stamped piece here. So you can't just put in different forks. So Melosi actually makes a full drop-in stem kit with legs with adjustable rebound and dampening and a bigger rotor kit. So super stoked about that because I know it's going to get discontinued in some amount of time. So I went ahead and bought that. So that piece is coming, and I also found a full white fairing kit, which I'm not 100% sure on. There was white and there was matte black. So it comes with the fender, all this stuff, and all the fairings all the way back in white. So I got that coming. They have some different headlights, but I actually like this one. It puts out a good light. It has high beam, low beam, passing lights, and a daytime running light. There's like 10 switches for the lights that don't make sense to me. But so aesthetically, I got the white fairings coming, and then I got, believe it or not, I found this whole section in carbon fiber, this in carbon fiber, and this part in carbon fiber. So all that's gonna be carbon fiber, and then the rest is gonna be white. I'll get the seat redone. So with this isn't gonna be a full race build or anything like that. What I want to use this bike for is a cruiser. I can do 65, 70 miles an hour on cruising, Super Sunday, ferry to ferry. The long rides where we may do 150, 200 miles in a weekend, or 150 miles in a day. That's what this bike is going to be for. So reliable, fun, somewhat economical, and be able to have, I mean, it should do over 100 miles an hour, but more or less being able to cruise at 60, 75 miles an hour. That's kind of what I'm going for, and be able to pull wheelies. So hence the front suspension. So the wheels are going to get taken off because they're really crusty. I don't know what Massachusetts and New Hampshire, I don't know if they just leave these bikes sitting outside, but they're really corroded. So I'm going to go ahead and have these recoated. I like the design a lot. I'm just going to have them recoated the original color. So the wheels are going to get redone as well. The back isn't quite as bad, but I'll do new brake pads as well. I got a new taillight coming because it was only 15 bucks, so I couldn't turn it down. So as far as the motor, what I'm going to do on this guy is I've got an exhaust coming, and it comes with a big billet swing arm for the side for support here. Cap's not ready to fall off. So I've got the big billet support arm coming. I've got a pipe coming, and then I'm gonna do PM Tuning makes a street. I think it's called the street kit, or the Pro Street kit. So I'm gonna do that kit. I'm gonna do a Melosi Multivar. I'm gonna run probably a 24, 25 millimeter carb. You can run up to like a 38, I think, but I'm not going to go with the big manifold, and I'm not going to go crazy. These things apparently have the potential of 40 plus wheel horsepower and like 25 foot-pounds of torque. So the nice thing about these is the amount of torque is insane. Right now, the way it sits, I can pull 65, 70 uphill, and it just keeps accelerating up like major grades. So what I like about this bike is the torque, the usability. As it sits, it's actually more than enough. Well, it's not more. I mean, it's more than enough for the average person, but not for us. So, so it's going to get the let's see. So it's going to get the torsion arm. It's going to get the pipe. It's going to get the PM tuning cylinder kit. I ordered a Malossi crank for this as well, and a full multivar kit. I ordered I think it was a Malossi VL reed cage with a smaller style manifold, because again, I'm going to keep this thing a little bit more modest. That's kind of the game plan. Reliable and rideable. So this is video one of kind of where it is now, how it sits now. Phone's ringing. We're not open yet. But anyways, that's how it sits now. No ignition. The ignition switch, you have to use like a screwdriver. The panels are so-so. Wheels are really gross. Motor stock has like 25,000 miles on it. So kind of want to show you guys where it's going to start, what it is. This bike is a ton of fun. You can do 70 miles an hour in like 4 blocks. So it's not like a total slingshot out of the hole. It's just this kind of deceiving power that you get on it, and then before you know it, you're doing 75 miles an hour. So anyways, I'm going to get that because it's probably something somewhat important, and I'll check in later.